At 80, could she still be chasing the glow of youth through the magic of cosmetic enhancements? Renowned for sporting Hollywood's most eye-catching curves, she's a true icon. She commands a dazzling $650 million empire and lives a life dripping with extravagance. Can you name this legendary songbird? It's none other than Dolly Parton, America's cherished queen of country music. Her timeless melodies and spellbinding voice linger in our hearts, yet her jaw-dropping controversies keep us talking. Sitting on a $650 million fortune, Dolly, at 80, continues to captivate us with her alluring look and iconic bust that never fails to steal the spotlight. Join us in today's video as we dive deep into the opulent world and tantalizing tales of Dolly Parton's life. Dolly Parton's early years were marked by struggle and hardship. Imagine Dolly Rebecca Parton entering the world on January 19, 1946, in the secluded rugged hills of Locust Ridge, nestled in Sevier County, Tennessee, USA. Picture this humble corner near the Great Smoky Mountains, a simple farming community where life blooms from the soil. Dolly emerges as the fourth of 12 children in her bustling family. Her father, a tireless farmer, pours his heart into the land despite never learning to read or write. Their home, a modest wooden cabin, stands without the comforts of electricity, running water, or modern conveniences, a testament to resilience. Their wardrobe, lovingly crafted by their mother, comes alive from scraps of worn fabric. Dolly Parton's early days unfolded in poverty, yet they shimmered with affection and song. Her mother gently guided her into the world of melody from the tenderest years, turning family moments into harmonious celebrations. Dolly's gift for music sparkled early. She sang before words fully formed, and by 5, she'd woven her first tune. At just 10, her pure voice and effortless charm graced local radio waves and TV screens, leaving listeners spellbound. Fueled by an unshakable love for song and a spirit that refused to falter, Dolly Parton carved a radiant path to her crown as the Queen of Country Music. Embarking on the path to Hollywood's country music throne. Fresh from high school in 1964, Parton waved goodbye to her roots and set her sights on Nashville, America's beating heart of music, determined to transform her starry-eyed dreams into reality. Blessed with striking beauty and raw talent, Dolly still faced stormy days when she first stepped into this musical promised land, scavenging hotel corridors for abandoned trays just to fill her belly. Her golden moment arrived when she stepped into the spotlight on a TV show led by the charismatic country crooner Porter Wagoner. Together, they spun a string of chart-topping duets, cementing their status as dazzling trailblazers in the country scene. Dumb Blonde, 1967, a gem from her first album, sang out her brilliance as a gifted creator. Dolly Parton truly blossomed in the 1970s and 1980s, gracefully gliding from classic country roots into the pop realm, captivating new fans and shining as a multifaceted luminary. Treasured hits like Jolene, 1973, and I Will Always Love You, 1974, poured from her soul. That same song soared to timeless fame when Whitney Houston's rendition in The Bodyguard, 1992, showered Dolly with royalties aplenty. From Houston's version, Dolly pocketed an estimated $10 million in its debut year alone, with lifetime earnings from the track likely topping $25 million. Her anthem, 9 to 5, 1980, tied to the film where she sparkled on screen, danced its way to 2 Grammy victories. Beyond that, she's gifted the world over 50 studio albums and more than 3,000 songs, weaving a legacy as one of history's most tireless songsmiths. with a copyright trove valued at up to $150 million, a crown jewel in her fortune. Dolly Parton's tours light up the box office like wildfire. Her Backwoods Barbie Tour, 2008, raked in over $34 million, while her grandest performances often pull in millions per dazzling night. She's claimed 26 #1 singles and 42 top 10 albums on the Billboard country charts, even inspiring the name of Dolly the Sheep, the first cloned marvel of science. Dolly Parton's mantle gleams with honors: 11 Grammy Awards, capped with a Lifetime Achievement nod in 2011, 50 Grammy nominations marking her as a record-setting contender, 10 Country Music Association awards, including Female Artist of the Year, plus 3 American Music Awards and 4 People's Choice Awards. Her 1999 induction into the Country Music Hall of Fame sealed her legend. Beyond the stage, Dolly Parton has gracefully twirled into the dazzling world of cinema. Her silver screen adventures have lit up the marquee. The hilarious 9 to 5, 1980 swept audiences off their feet, earning raves and a Golden Globe nod, while slipping $2 million, a princely sum then, into her purse. In Steel Magnolias, 1989, she wove her charm into the tale, pocketing a cool $3 million for her heartfelt performance. Gems like Rhinestone and The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas padded her bank account with $1 to $3 million per dazzling role. Dolly teamed up with Netflix to birth Dolly Parton's Heartstrings, 2019, where, as producer and star, she reaped over $10 million, plus extra riches from global copyright sales. More than a gifted performer, Dolly shines as a savvy visionary. She reigns over Dollywood, Tennessee's beloved theme park, a tourist magnet pulling in $165 million yearly, with her $37 million Heart Song Lodge and Resort set to bloom into even greater profits. Dolly's pen has danced across pages, too, crafting autobiographies and children's tales that stack her shelves with earnings. Her bestseller, Dream More, Celebrate the Dreamer in You, 2012, poured millions into her treasury. With a heart as big as her dreams, Dolly launched the Imagination Library, gifting free books to kids worldwide, over 200 million, and counting. Her generosity flows with millions more to health, education, and green causes. Dolly Parton's fortune now sparkles at an estimated $650 million. As her 80th birthday nears, Dolly keeps the rhythm alive. New albums, sold-out shows, and TV cameos keep her glowing. Her boundless energy lifts spirits everywhere. Blessed with a golden touch for songwriting and a mind for business, Dolly Parton holds a treasure trove of lavish wonders we all yearn to glimpse. Dolly Parton's dazzlingly opulent fortune. Dolly Parton shines as a masterful wizard of property investments. She holds the keys to breathtaking farms and grand villas tucked away in the globe's most luxurious havens. Willow Lake Plantation in Brentwood, Tennessee. Step back to 1999, when Dolly Parton and her devoted husband, Carl Dean, claimed a majestic treasure known as Willow Lake Plantation in Brentwood, just a whisper from Nashville, Tennessee. This sprawling 60-acre retreat boasts a 3,080-square-foot, 23-room masterpiece of a home adorned with delights like a tennis court, a shimmering pool, a serene chapel, and a quaint farm framed by lush greenery. Brentwood, a jewel famed for its elite real estate, cradles this estate, now valued at a princely sum in the millions. Its nearness to Nashville, where her star continues to rise, gently eases her travel, weaving more golden hours into her bustling days. Back in 1999, this gem was secured for a modest $400,000. Now, kissed by the soaring real estate tides and its enviable spot, the plantation's worth has likely blossomed, soaring into the tens of millions with effortless grace. One of the next spotlighted gems lies in Glencliff, Nashville. In 2017, Dolly Parton unveiled her stunning Glencliff residence in Nashville for a cool $1.2 million. This sanctuary offers 4 dreamy bedrooms, 3 elegant bathrooms, a generous kitchen, vast walk-in closets, a 4-car garage, and a charming guest cottage all its own. Blending sleek modern comforts with timeless flair, the home mirrors her refined, graceful essence. Nashville, a vibrant hub pulsing with music, promises rising value for treasures like this in its thriving real estate scene. Dolly Parton and her husband once held a hidden haven in Idlewild, California. Tucked away in Idlewild, California, the couple once cherished a quiet cabin retreat. Crafted as a peaceful escape, it offered a gentle reprieve from Hollywood's dazzling whirlwind. Roomy and cradled by verdant splendor, its cozy interior hums with the warm, rugged charm of the American West. In 2023, they chose to gift this haven to the Ronald McDonald House, a radiant act of kindness showcasing her deep devotion to lifting others. Handing over this retreat reveals Dolly Parton as a soul woven with compassion and duty to her fellow travelers. Dollywood Theme Park in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, rakes in $165 million annually. Among Dolly's glittering triumphs stands Dollywood, her famed theme park in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. This crown jewel ranks as one of her grandest ventures in the world of commerce. In 1986, it transformed into Dollywood when Dolly joined hands with Hershend Family Entertainment, blossoming into Tennessee's largest playground across 350 acres. Dollywood enchants with thrilling roller coasters, hands-on craft wonders, a 35-acre water oasis, eateries, a concert stage, and a calendar brimming with lively festivals. Statistics sing its praises. Over 4,000 jobs sparked, a vital heartbeat for the local economy, drawing 3 million dreamers yearly to generate a staggering $165 million in revenue, a breathtaking feat. Dollywood transcends mere amusement. It's Dolly Parton's heartfelt tribute to the land that raised her. Like many icons, Dolly revels in the world of supercars. Dolly Parton's passion for sleek, powerful machines shines through in her bespoke supercar collection, each one a reflection of her vibrant spirit. Cadillac d'Elegance, 1997. Imagine Dolly gliding in her cherished 1997 Cadillac d'Elegance, its pearl-white sheen shimmering like her dazzling persona. Today, this beauty holds a value of about $80,000. With its plush design, roaring engine, and roomy cabin, this Cadillac stands as a timeless emblem of riches and refinement. Cadillac Eldorado, the Golden Cadillac. Among the crown jewels of Dolly Parton's garage gleams the gold Cadillac Eldorado. This treasure embodies the elegance. Dolly adores its regal elegance and stately charm. It evokes a golden age, whispering tales of its owner's sophisticated stature. This Eldorado dazzles with its vintage allure, turning heads in a radiant yellow hue. Inside, lush leather and gleaming metal accents weave a tapestry of extravagance, mirroring Dolly's passion for life's finer things. Depending on its year and care, this classic gem's worth dances between $50,000 and $100,000. Next up, the $70,000 Chevrolet Camaro. SS revving into the spotlight is Dolly's Chevy Camaro SS. a bold sports car sculpted to echo her vibrant spirit and resilience. Picture her face gracing the hood, her signature etched with pride. Painted in a striking pink with bespoke flair, it empowers Dolly to shine brightly and boldly wherever she roams. A must-have in Dolly's collection. The Cadillac Limo. Worth around $200,000, step into grandeur with Dolly's custom Cadillac Limo. Stretching over 30 feet of pure opulence. Its lavish interior cradles you in leather, tempts with a minibar, and serenades with top-tier sound. A haven of elegance for its fortunate passengers. Far beyond ordinary limos, this Cadillac marvel boasts grand screens, enveloping audio, and trims of gold and silver that dazzle the senses. Wrapped in the finest leather, it crafts a sanctuary of splendor and luxury that feels like a dream. Dolly also has her own wine brand. In 2021, Dolly Parton uncorked a new venture, her own wine brand, born from a heartfelt partnership with Betty's Farm, each sip infused with her wild, wondrous spirit. Every bottle of Dolly wines radiates her freewheeling charm and one-of-a-kind soul. Though newly poured into the world, Dolly Wines has swiftly captured hearts, rising as a beloved star among America's wine lovers. Priced between $20 and $50 a bottle, this venture promises to pour millions into her vast wealth each year, adding yet another golden thread to Dolly Parton's extraordinary legacy. Dolly's one-of-a-kind extravaganza. Dolly reigns as the visionary behind Dolly Parton's Stampede, a dazzling entertainment spectacle she brought to life. This captivating show weaves together thrilling martial arts, soulful melodies, and a delightful feast. Its triumph echoes across multiple cities, rising as a beloved gem among America's top tourist delights. Launched in 1988 in Branson, Missouri, this enchanting blend of country tunes and horse racing flair has won hearts far and wide. She carried this magic to Pigeon Forge and beyond, crafting a constellation of events that beckon millions of wanderers yearly. Dolly Parton glows as a tireless humanitarian, and her charitable endeavors light the way for countless souls. In 1995, Dolly birthed the Imagination Library, a noble quest to deliver free books to little ones from birth to age 5. This heartfelt mission plants seeds of literacy and curiosity in young minds, offering underprivileged children a gateway to knowledge and a lifelong romance with stories. To date, this dream has gifted over 150 million carefully chosen books to children in the U.S. and beyond, fostering language and imagination. Spanning nations, it stands as a towering beacon in the realm of learning. In 2016, Dolly unveiled the My People Fund. After wildfires scarred Gatlinburg, Tennessee, she launched this lifeline for its people, offering $1,000 monthly for 6 months to families who lost their homes. It poured $12 million into rebuilding lives, a gentle hand lifting thousands from ashes to hope. The Dolly Parton Foundation lifts the underserved. It nurtures struggling youth and funds scholarships for eager learners. Beyond her foundations, Dolly pours her own wealth into hospitals, disaster aid, and schools, gifting the University of Tennessee a fortune for student scholarships. She hosts radiant charity galas, bolstering healthcare and community dreams. Dolly pledged $6 million to Hurricane Helene relief. Her Dollywood Park rolled up with water trucks, 60,000 masks, and more for the cause. In 2020, she gave $1 million to fuel Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine quest. Her storied career inspires, Dolly's brilliance and generosity leave us spellbound. With a vast fortune and a keen mind for prosperity, she freely crafts a lavish life others only imagine. Dolly's stunningly vibrant way of living. Dolly Parton dazzles with a bold, vivid, and glamorous flair. Her wardrobe, sparkling ensembles, daring skirts, towering hair, and striking makeup, turns every moment into a performance. In 2021, at 75, she left us breathless, slipping into her sultry Playboy bunny look, ears and all, to honor her husband's birthday. Nearing 80, she struts in youthful corsets, lingerie, and sheer gowns, radiating confidence and defying time, though some whisper her choices stir debate. Her shoe collection soars beyond. 1,000 pairs, high heels from Christian Louboutin, Jimmy Choo, and Manolo Blahnik, ranging from 1,000 to 5,000, line her closets, with custom stage pairs topping $10,000. Glittering gowns are her signature. Swarovski-studded skin-hugging dresses, some by Bob Mackie, famed for dressing Cher and Diana Ross, cost between $10,000 and $50,000 each. Leather jackets sing of the West, crafted from rich leather, hand-stitched with precious metals, they fetch $5,000 to $15,000 apiece. Designer looks grace. Every gala Chanel, Gucci, Dolce & Gabbana, and Versace drape her in splendor. Her jewelry chest gleams. Necklaces, rings, and earrings sparkle with gems. A 50-carat diamond necklace worth over $500,000, shown in Vegas, while a green sapphire ring glints at $120,000. Music runs through her veins. With over 50 guitars, Gibson, Martin, Fender, including a $250,000 Gibson Dove, and a $150,000 pearl white Steinway piano. Her collection hums with history. A lover of pages and pigments. Her imagination library proves her devotion, yet her own shelves brim with books and art. Think Warhol and Southern Masters, one canvas prized at $200,000. Keepsakes of a legend. From her first TV banjo, now a $50,000 relic, to over 100 awards, including 11 Grammys displayed in her mansion, she cherishes her journey. A star who shares her light. Amid luxury, Dolly's charity flows, touching lives with hope. A trailblazer facing the storm. Adored by millions, her bold style meets challenges head-on with grace. Chasing eternal youth with grace. Even as she nears 80, Dolly Parton tenderly clings to her youthful spirit, embracing cosmetic surgery with an ageless dream in her heart. Once dubbed the Barbie doll of global music, young Dolly shone not just for her gifts in song and screen. She radiated a free-spirited confidence, boldly carving her own path. Whispers of surgery to preserve her vibrancy trailed her. Yet for Dolly, it's a proud choice. Every woman deserves to enhance her allure. Still, too many procedures have softened the natural glow of her face, leaving it taut and unfamiliar. Over time, Dolly has warmly confessed to a tapestry of enhancements, breast implants, facelifts, rhinoplasties, and more to keep her radiance alive. She shares this openly, championing personal freedom, though it stirs debate. Some frown at her altered image, while others cheer her fearless quest for beauty. Her iconic bust steals the spotlight. Dolly Parton's grand silhouette, especially her famous curves, defines her legend. She's candidly revealed multiple augmentations that sculpted her striking bust line. While this amplified her stardom, it weighed heavily on her health. By 2004, she pondered easing the burden on her back with a reduction, once admitting, "They were wearing me down. I couldn't bear it anymore." Her signature feature built her brand, but oh, what a toll it took. A bold fashion tale sparks whispers. Dolly Parton strides forth as a vision of strength and allure, with flowing blonde locks, a voluptuous figure, and outfits bursting with color. In November 2023, she left jaws dropping in a sultry cheerleader ensemble, bra, shorts, and all, during a dazzling show. For a week, fans clashed. Some tutted at the risque choice for her near 80 years, while others marveled at her timeless beauty and zest. Back in 2021, she strutted confidently in the cat-eared costume from her 1978 Playboy glory. Even daily, she dons vivid, cut-out designs dripping with luxe trinkets, keeping her youthful and radiant. Tight dresses, glittering jewels, and big hair echo her heyday, though some murmur she's reaching too far to defy time. Dolly meets the chatter with a twinkling smile, insisting style knows no age. She'll never fade into muted tones, for she's a timeless beauty. Undaunted by age-appropriate critiques, she dances on, weaving fresh, daring looks with every step. A love story, spanning decades. Dolly Parton's nearly 60-year romance with her husband remains a golden thread in her legacy, though shadows of rumor linger. Since 1966, she and Carl Dean have woven a life together, nearing 6 decades of devotion. Carl shies from the spotlight, yet Dolly swears their bond is pure joy. Through nearly 60 years of unwavering love, tales of affairs swirl, mostly unproven whispers from curious onlookers. Her dazzling, sultry style fuels the gossip mill. With her music comes a magnetic presence, bold outfits, and stage charisma. But Dolly insists her glamour is just for show, saying, "I shine bright on stage, but my heart stays true at home." A cherished bond with Porter Wagoner. One of Dolly's brightest chapters unfolded alongside Porter Wagoner, her dear friend and collaborator. Their connection dazzled, blending hit songs with a deep personal tie. Together on The Porter Wagoner Show in the 60s and 70s, they forged a partnership that resonated beyond the stage. Yet, their path had its bumps. When Dolly chose to soar solo, Porter felt the sting of loss, but time healed their rift. They stayed close until his passing in 2007, with Dolly forever honoring him as her first guide in music, a friendship she holds dear. A brush with fate on the road. In 2004, Dolly Parton found herself in a gentle tangle of fenders near her Tennessee haven. Riding along, her car met another in a sudden clash. Whisked to a nearby hospital with her driver, they emerged unscathed, brushed by luck rather than harm. A star whose light spans 6 decades through a journey of 60 years, Dolly Parton has blossomed into Hollywood's timeless treasure. Her reach stretches wide, a tapestry of brilliance and grace. Dolly Parton's musical legacy, an eternal flame. Dolly Parton stands tall as a musical titan of the 20th and 21st centuries. Beyond ruling country realms, she's a worldwide beacon, weaving magic across pop, rock, bluegrass, and more. Her songs, masterpieces of heart and soul, mirror life's joys, loves, and truths, touching the global stage with unshakable influence. A gifted voice meets a prolific pen in Dolly, crafting over 3,000 tunes that echo through time as immortal anthems. She lifted country music to soaring heights, reshaping its destiny. Once a quiet whisper for rural ears, Dolly showed it could sing to the world, breaking borders with raw emotion and universal appeal. A cultural muse for the ages. With golden locks, a bold silhouette, and dazzling attire, Dolly radiates assurance and originality. Her gospel, resilience, self-worth, and triumph over trials roots her deep in hearts across America and beyond. She's a guiding star, igniting artists across generations to chase dreams with unwavering belief and fiery passion. Dollywood, a gift to Tennessee's soul. Dolly's Dollywood Park breathes life into rural Tennessee, sparking jobs and prosperity. Alongside her melodies, she's built empires like this sprawling wonder, a jewel among U.S. destinations. More than a playground, it fuels Tennessee's heartbeat, employing thousands and showering wealth on its people. It's a sanctuary where rides meet roots, celebrating Dolly's heritage and creative spirit. A heart that gives without end. Dolly Parton's fame isn't just in notes and ventures, it's in her boundless generosity. Her imagination library shines as a titan of goodwill, delivering over 100 million books to young minds since 1995. She tends to countless causes: disaster relief, women's rights, and epidemic aid, planting seeds for a brighter tomorrow. Her power glows not just in riches or victories, but in the kindness she sows. Through song and selfless deeds, she lifts millions, a beacon of inspiration across the globe. A legend of melody, mercy, and might. Dolly Parton transcends stardom. She's a cultural force, a savvy trailblazer, and a cherished giver. Her towering achievements, woven with compassion and community love, promise a legacy for ages, a tribute to her grit, genius, and grace. Shining bright in 2024. This year, Dolly Parton reaffirms her reign in entertainment and altruism with radiant endeavors. She unveils Good Lookin' Cookin', a cookbook brimming with over 80 cherished family recipes, from hearty classics to sweet delights. Her Rockstar Deluxe album blends vintage rock with fresh creations, showcasing her boundless musical spirit. Her book-giving mission swells, sending hundreds of millions of stories to children in the U.S. and beyond. Honored with the Peace Through Music Award by the U.S. State Department and Recording Academy, she's celebrated for harmonizing peace through song. She teases, "Hello, I'm Dolly," a Broadway-bound autobiographical musical set for 2026, penned and shaped by her hands. With Kendra Scott, she crafts a jewelry line that marries her flair with elegance, a timeless titan of talent. Dolly Parton, a giant of nearly 6 decades, reigns as one of America's premier voices, writers, and creators. Her gifts enrich not just music, but humanity through tireless charity. A living emblem of strength, zeal, and care, she labors to mend the world. If this tale stirs you, tap that like and subscribe for more enchanting chapters. A note of grace. All threads in this story are gathered from afar, offered for joy, not to dim any soul's light. We step back from any misuse of these whispers.